I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. After a Game 2 overtime loss, our series is now tied at 1 apiece as we head to Houston for Game 3. Let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. Playing for Houston on the first line is Elmer Latch, Matt Sundin, and David Pasternak. On the second line is Jake Neighbors, Pat LaFontaine, and Maxim Siplikov. On the third line is Voltek Volsky, Dia Suter, and Mike Amadio. And on the fourth line is Max Pacioretty, Brendan Morrison, and Evgeny Dananov. On defense on the first pair is Roman Josi with Keandre Miller. On the second pair is Randy Carlisle with Rob Ramage. And on the third pair is Dave Ellett with Will Borgen. Starting the net is Jasper Wallstead with Sergei Brabowski backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Oris Kinderchuk, Joshua Waugh, and Lauren Henning. Playing for the Leafs on the first line is Eric Lindros, Bobby Clark, and Peter Bondra. On the second line is Alexander Burrows, Brock Nelson, and Laney McDonald. On the third line is Marcus Johansson, Scott Lawton, and Glenn Murray. And on the fourth line is Zach Hyman, Jonathan Taves, and Mark Parrish. On defense on the first pair is Josh Morrissey with Adam Foote. On the second pair is Ivan Provorov with Tyler Myers. And on the third pair is Yusuf Valimaki with Corey Sarich. Starting the net is Dominic Hasek with Archer Shilov backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Randy Hiller, Sean Podine, and Philip Kurashev.
With 2 games already in the books in this series, we can only expect the intensity to continue to ramp up in game number 3. Centers are gliding into center, and you can feel the tension here in the building. Puck is dropped in this playoff matchup, and I'm expecting fireworks here. The Leafs looking against the half wall. Dishes it off. That's a beautiful pad save by the goalie there. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We're still scoreless. Takes possession off the draw. Quick feed to Foote. And he stops that cannon there. Wow. Great heads-up play with the stick by Josi. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Tremendous hip check on the play. Smart heads-up play to neutralize the threat. Big-time stop there.
Sorry for stepping on your toes, James, but that was a huge hit behind the play.
Goaltender hangs on for the whistle.
Coaches will always tell you, right from the onset of a game, right from puck drop, you want to make sure you're on your toes and you physically engage to get into the game right away. Well, that hit right there, that is physically engaging, all right. You can see the entire bench lights up with that one.
Clark's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Grabs the puck. And a big stick save by the goaltender.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
LaFontaine's won it off the faceoff. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Hammers him into the boards.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Siplikov. Nelson's got it along the boards. Moves it to Ramage. Takes it and looks ahead. Fires it. Stopped by the goaltender.
Listen, James, I think we got to count the number of hits tonight, and we'll be looking at that in the metrics because it is playoff time. It is time to shine, and you got to physically engage. That's right there is an example of it.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The game is still scoreless. Here's a short pass to Ellen. Oh, he completely muffs the shot. Puck picked up by Johansson. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Quick pass to Lawton. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Sends a pass in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
Plastic's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. Morrison's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Morrison's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. And that shot dies in traffic. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Into the offensive end now. Great poke check on the reach. Quick cross-ice pass to Borgen. And now he passes it to Pacioretty. Dodonov's got control of the puck in the corner. Houston's got the puck against the wall. A blast! Oh, that'll get the fans on their feet. What a stop with the glove. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. Pasternak's going off for interference.
I understand when you're racing for the puck to stand in the way of your opponent to slow them down, but if you hang out there too long, you're going to get the interference call.
As they step into the face-off circle, let's see if they can take advantage on this power play.
Scoreless game right now, James, but an opportunity on the power play. You have to find a way to convert. Move that puck quickly and open up lanes.
Angles it over to Burrows. Here's a shot! And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Sooners recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. And they win the draw here in their own end. Dumps it in. Oh, nice use of the boards with the paint pass. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Here's a chance in front! And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Nelson's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. Houston's won the defensive zone draw. And they keep the pressure on. Here he is.
There we go. Alexander Burrows on the power play.
And they make it click.
Well, the game really is about adapting your positioning and play based on what your opponent is doing, and he reads it perfectly. He anticipates where he's got to go, how to pressure the puck carrier, and with great timing, elicits a perfect poke check to give his team the puck. He's going to get an apple on this one because it all starts with him. Love to see a power play goal, and you know who else does? The coach, because they work on it so often, knowing the importance of specialty teams. They connect on it.
The Leafs strike first here in the opening frame. A relatively early goal here in this one.
Well, you can see that the team is starting to settle in, and it's typically halfway through the period when you can see who's got the legs and who doesn't. But it's been a consistent effort. Now they've got the lead. Hey, often when they get the lead, they finish the game with the lead. So that's a nice way to start the game.
And that pass attempt is deflected. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Taken along the wall by Pasternak. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Fires it into the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Ramage. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. And now it's over to Lawton. Toronto's going to play it from the corner. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Takes the feed. Oh, and he stopped that rocket! And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Past the midway mark of the frame, Toronto's ahead 1-0. Clark's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Skates across the blue line. And he stands tall in goal. Moves the pass in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Fires it on net. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
From behind the net. Quick shot. Turns him away. Handles the puck at the point. Here's a shot. Hard save. I think that was deflected in front. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. With the stop. We're going to face off after the puck stays covered up. The centermen glide into position. Nelson's won the draw and they're on the attack. Too much congestion in front. Across the line along the left wall. Stopped with ease.
I would have lost the puck 3 times by the time that I'd been handled like that by the coverage. I mean, but he doesn't. He just knows how to move and maneuver his body around the puck. He can shield it, and he maintains possession for a great shot on net.
And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Slides the puck to Burrows. The Leafs are across the line and into the offensive end. Easily turned away with a glove.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Toronto's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. And that doesn't reach the net. From the right side, moves it up ahead. Volsky's got it in the offensive zone.
Oh, he stopped it! That was insane! It almost looked like everyone was stopping, thinking it was in the net. I don't even know how he got to it, James. I mean, that's athleticism, desperation, compete, call it what you will. It's everything wrapped into one.
In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up.
Well, the goal light does not go on, and no one can believe it, James. We're going to have another look at it. Man, was that ever electric. This is unbelievable that he can get to this puck. You think it's in the net, then he comes out of nowhere with a sprawling athletic save.
Late goings of this period, the Leafs have taken a 1-0 lead. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Back at the point, they set it up. Lines up from the point, and a great save. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. See if we can pick up some momentum again here as the face-off is ready to go. The Cosmos win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. The Leafs look to start the transition game. Moves the puck over to Clark. Takes a shot. Answers it with an even better save. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Lets it go for the back end. And that goes off a player in front. Yossi's got it along the wing. The Leafs will play the puck from behind the net. Toronto's in transition. Quick feed to Clark. A chance in front. shuts him down.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Looking to set up offensively. Battle along the boards. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. And he takes the feed. Hammers a shot. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this.
Well, good start for the Leafs. Got the 1-0 lead. Let's hope they can add to this and keep up the intensity.
Just moments away from puck drop for second period action. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Houston's trailing in this game because they're not working hard off of the puck when they...
Oh, Matt Sundin.
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now. Staying in the present, that's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. You need multiple things to win hockey games, James. You need skill, but you need grit and grease, and that's exactly what he showed right there.
I think that puck went off a foot.
He won the 50-50 battle, and he took it to the net.
The Cosmos have made this a whole new game in period number 2.
The difference in a close game is often the details, James, and this is a group that have worked hard. They've had good habits, and they find themselves tied.
Moves it to the middle, and that's stopped. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Lots of time left in this period. We are all tied up in this one. Clark's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do.
There we go. Josh Morrissey gets the lead back.
As they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift. You can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
Toronto's gone up by 1 here in the second period, and I like that jump in their step we're starting to see here now.
We've really seen an uptick in their momentum in the last few shifts, and they're rewarded with that goal, James. They've got to continue to attack the net, ski downhill, and not be afraid to get to the paint.
Puck scooped up by Siplikov. Nice zone entry on the left side. Taken by Clark. Moves it to Lindros. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Picked up along the boards by Foot. There's a shot. Score!
Oh, Siplikov feathers it in.
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens. You can't overstate the importance of being physical within the game, and he knows how to do it, man. He separates body from puck here. The resulting turnover leads to a goal.
Been right there with them all night long, and look at this, we've got the equalizing goal.
Yeah, that counter punch was something, James. To be able to get the equalizer, you can see the excitement on the bench. That's going to provide a lot of energy in the second period.
Grabbed along the boards by Carlisle. Toronto's got the puck. Here they are on the attack. Tremendous save.
Oh, how did that not go in?
Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. There's the whistle, and here's the call. And coach is looking for an explanation here from the official.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting the refs here because he wants to know why his team is being penalized more often, and it's clearly having a factor in the game. I expect that they'll go with the exact same formation that they were successful on earlier, James. An umbrella power play set where you have 3 up high and really are using the top of the offensive zone. You want to draw the coverage out, and then you can look for crossings and perhaps dive down and really attack the net.
Tease him up! Block shot!
Well, if you want to be on a PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
Sundin's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. The Cosmos start with the puck in their own end. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. And the puck clears the zone.
That's why you want players with active sticks on your PK, James. They can close quickly and they can corral the puck and just fire it down the ice.
Nelson's ready for the draw on this man advantage. The Cosmos will go to work here in the offensive zone. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. The Leafs move it in. Shot! Good hit on the play. Quick pass to Volsky. On the heels of their blades, trying to get it out. And they clear the zone, and that'll shave some time off.
A great sequence by the PK unit. Really aggressive, close quickly on the puck, and they get it down the ice.
Takes a shot. Gives them nothing in front.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
And they get the puck out.
Siplikov's penalty is almost expired.
Both sides are evened up now as the power play expires.
Well, a really nice job by this PK unit, James. Just negating scoring opportunities. Good goaltending as well. Got to be your best killer, but finding ways to get it down the ice and keeping this game tied.
Directs it on over to Siplikov. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Tries to feed it over to Lindros. Moves the puck. With possession along the wall. Wicked stop by the goalie who got his glove out to knock it away. And that pass goes off a stick. Picked up along the wall by Lindros. From the point. Nice save off the tender's pad. Here's a short pass to Volsky. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Moves the puck along the half wall. Spectacular save on the play. Tries to get it to Ramage.
There we go. Marcus Johansson.
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next 2 shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing. A great awareness by him on the ice here, James, and you have to have your stick on the ice if you want to intercept this pass. He does. He uses his offensive instincts to get going north right away, gets his feet moving, hits the open player for an assist on the goal.
The Leafs are finding that little extra pep in their step here in the second period and have taken a 1-goal lead as a result.
Well, they break the deadlock, and that's huge. Now you're playing in front, but I think this face-off and the shift that ensues is critical, James. Now you got your opponent right where you want them. You're back on their heels. Take advantage and try and get another one.
Sets it out front.
Scotty Rotten.
What an opportunity and delivers.
Well, the goalie's dropping to the butterfly because he can't see the puck. I mean, they work on tracking exercises all the time, but you can't see it when you got bodies in front of you. So this is a smart shot that makes its way to the back of the net. After that last goal, the coach is showing his displeasure with his team. He's just not happy with the effort and the details at this moment.
Toronto's extended the lead to 2 goals now here in the second. They look good tonight.
Well, they look great, and I'm not surprised by the score. I mean, they've dictated the pace of play, but it's more about how they've dominated in the shot selection. They put a lot to the net, James, and they've been rewarded for it.
Now over to Lawton. Picks it up, and they turn on the pressure. And they'll go the other way with a great play by Dadonov.
Houston's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams. And this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be.
Takes the feed. Quick shot! And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Steps inside the line. Scooped up along the wall by Lindros. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Yossi. Oh, my, you could feel that from here.
Well, that has to hurt. He's getting up slowly. The whole body rattles when you get hit like that.
Quick pass across to Dadonov. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Through pass ahead.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Quick pass to Clark. Score!
Bobby Clark.
And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas. And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Lindros with the move, then the dish. The Bobby Clark goes between the defenseman's legs and over the goalie's shoulder.
Toronto's got to be feeling good about their game tonight. I mean, they've just moved the puck around so effectively.
Yeah, they've gotten in the offensive zone because of their speed through the neutral zone. They've gotten good entries, and then their puck possession in the offensive zone. I mean, it's been so difficult to take it away. It's been a string on their stick. They've been evasive, they've been elusive, and they've driven the net when they should have.
And we're still only in period number 2. On the attack along the boards. Taken along the wall by Hyman. Stopped it with the paddle. Wow!
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Houston's got possession at center. Works it across to Sundin. Dumps the puck in. The Leafs have it against the wall. And he sends it across to Amadio. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Moves it quickly over to Provorov. Toronto's got the puck against the boards. Effective use of the paddle on that one.
Wallsted's had a difficult time tonight, James. He's struggled in the net and the way he's handling the puck, but how about some help in front of him? I mean, his defense, the forwards, everyone, a collective unit that really hasn't been firing on all cylinders.
There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up.
Clark's having himself a multiple-point game tonight, James, and it's almost as if he wants the puck. Yeah, there's a difference tonight. He's playing on his toes. He's calling for the puck. There's more communication. The body language is great. Everything he's doing is generating a vibe for his team and his line mates. He's been outstanding.
The Leafs are in complete control of this one. Based on the scoreboard, they have been the more active team offensively all night. And off the draw, they'll take possession. The Leafs take it across the line. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. Quick feed to Sundin. And the puck stopper tags his man to get the extra attacker on the ice. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Burrows off to the box. Interference the call.
I think this is a pretty easy call. I mean, you can't get in the way of someone without the puck and impede on their forward movement.
Both teams lining up for the face-off, and it's a chance to see if there's actually some power in this power play.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. And specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for. Siplikov's been on a tear lately with the point streak. I mean, generating a ton of offense for his team. It doesn't matter whether it comes in the form of apples or goals. This guy's doing it all on the offensive end.
Here's a chance to try to get it out of the defensive zone. Houston's got the puck along the boards. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Puts it on net. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Puck slid down the ice. The Cosmos gained possession. Moves it up. Passes it over. And that's blocked. Slides it across to Lawton. Moves it to Clark. Shot! Gets a piece of it to keep it out. What a steal in his own end.
But you play the game differently depending on the situation. When you're up, you got to know it, and you got to game manage, and you got to puck manage. That turnover, coach isn't going to like that one at all.
Houston's got a hold of the puck.
Burrows is almost back in the play.
Shot! Turned aside with the glove by Hasek.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge change. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
The Leafs have just absolutely dominated here. Look at the scoreboard. They've dominated in shots as well here late in the second. And sneaks in and grabs possession. Penalty has expired. You got to give the shorthanded unit a lot of credit there.
Well, this power play unit will not be happy. Not only didn't they execute, but they had a difficult time making even crisp passes and attacking seams. They got to be better.
Shot! And that caroms off a body in traffic. Houston's looking to break out. Cuts to the paint. Toronto's got it behind the net. Launches it from the point. There's the horn. 2 periods down. A third period to go. Stick around and join us for the drama next.
Well, the Leafs gave up a couple goals, but they got 4 back and increased their lead up to 3. So let's hope they can keep this up and maintain this lead.
We are moments away from the third period. The truth lies here. Third period underway here. This has been a total squash to this point. Okay, we played 2/3 of this one here tonight. What do you make of what you've seen in this one?
Toronto's been consistent through 40 minutes of play here, James, and they have a comfortable lead. Now it's about bringing it home, and in order to do that, you got to make sure that you're defensively responsible.
The Leafs have built themselves up a comfortable lead here in this third period. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. The Leafs will play it in their own end. Feeds the puck over to Morrissey. Toronto's in on the offensive attack now. Knocked away. Here's a short pass to Clark. Houston's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, what a smart heads-up play. Quick pass to Morrissey. The Leafs have it now. And he dodges the poke check there. Here's a chance. My goodness, what a save by Walston. Oh, and another save.
Well, he's been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves, one after another.
The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Hyman's crossed the line and gained the zone. Houston's got control of it now from their own end. Slides it diagonally to LaFontaine. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. From the right side, takes the pass. Oh, he comes up with a big stop there.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Toronto's got it in their own zone. From the left side, takes it at center. The Cosmos gain possession along the wall. Sends it over to Amadio. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Morrison. The Leafs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. And that ricochets off a twig in front. Answered the call on that play. Toronto's got the puck against the half wall. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. From off the wall and onto his stick. Gets the puck in deep. The Leafs have it behind the cage. Puck dumped in. Houston's got possession of the puck. And that's deflected. And there's the whistle icing the call. The Leafs can simply take this on cruise control based on the lead that they now have here in the third. Here's a blast!
There we go. Diesel Valimaki.
The coaches will be preaching, listen, have no mercy. Continue the pounding, continue the beating because they are on a roll. I'm not sure if the goalie saw this or tracked this correctly, James, but it was just a bullet of a shot from the point that had seeing eyes. The game has simply gotten worse, and after that last goal, the coach's reaction says it all. He is not impressed with his team. Just look at him going up and down the bench, just riding players out right now for their lack of effort.
Toronto's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
The Leafs continue to lead here in the third, listening to their coach's message. Lots of pucks on net. Houston's won the draw. No room for that one to get through. Sent into the offensive zone. Houston's got a hold of the puck now. LaFontaine's taking it from his own end. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Toronto's on the attack. Nelson's exploring options with the puck. And now it's grabbed by LaFontaine. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Neighbors. Moves the puck to Sarich. Slides it to Nelson. Houston's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Cosmos cross the line and gain the zone. Houston's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away. The Leafs have controlled the puck and dominated play right from puck drop, and these games are a ton of fun. Sometimes you can't reproduce the feeling that goes along with them, so when you're in it, when you're embracing it, you have to find a way to really enjoy it. Hasek's been counted on and relied upon in the big moments of this game to come up with a big save. He almost makes it look easy here, James. You know, sometimes you're not under siege, but you still have to come up huge when the timing is called for. And he does. He comes up big and really gives his team an opportunity.
The Leafs have a significant lead here in the third period. They have brought their A game tonight. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Amadio's lugging the puck. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. The Leafs have shown no signs of stopping, putting pucks on net, and they lead it here in this third. The Cosmos win the draw here in their own end.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Houston's got the puck against the boards. Denies him!
Hasek's all over that save. I mean, he's dialed in and he recognizes where he has to be at the right time.
The Cosmos will play it from the defensive zone. And now he moves it to Suter. Oh, he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Here's a chance to get it out of their own end. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. The Cosmos win that offensive zone face-off.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Toronto's got the puck. Dumps it in. Houston's got the puck. Picked up along the boards by Borgen. Return pass. Fires it. That's gloved by Hasek. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. Houston's got it and they're on the attack. Hammers one. Denies him on the slapper. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. The Leafs offense has been the story tonight as they continue to lead big time in the third. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Lindros. Takes the pass.
Morrissey's been fantastic tonight, James, and he has a goal already and looking to contribute more.
Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. Grabbed along the boards by Pasternak. Blast to the blue line. And the long-range shot goes off target.
There'll be some frustration with that one. You gotta love that he got to some prime-time real estate, so did the work and effort to get there. Man, you gotta hit the net when you're in that tight.
Moves the puck down low. And that'll free up the puck. And a strong defensive effort to get in front of that. Up along the wing. Poked away at center ice. Picked up along the wall by LaFontaine. Uses the force on that hit. Battling for it along the boards. Houston's got the puck along the wall. Looking for space inside the D zone. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. Here's a shot, and that one's turned away.
Hasek's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Here they come on the rush. Saves it over. Big time glove save.
Goaltenders work so much on their reaction time, and man, this is just a clinic right now as he flashes the glove and makes the save.
Toronto's had a lot of success tonight on their scoring chances, and look at the result here late in this third period. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Grabs the puck here at the blue line. Under a minute to go in the third. Big time stop there. And he takes the pass. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. The Cosmos get a hold of the puck along the boards. Solid check to slow him down. The Leafs have it behind the net. With the stop. Coughs it up on the play. Oh, what a save! I can't believe he kept it out.
I don't even know how he got to that puck there, James. Goalie coaches are going to continually work on position while this has nothing to do with it. This is all about, Will, getting to the puck and being acrobatic in your crease.
And the puck's knocked loose. The Leafs have it against the wall. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Fires it on net. And he snags that one with the glove.
Well, this is such a quick shot that comes from the slot that you have to have good reflexes to be able to make that glove save.
The Leafs lead it late in this third period. Toronto's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. That's it. There's the final horn to close this one up. And with the victory, the series lead now shifts to a 2-1 advantage on their side.
I really like the response in their game to break the tie in this series and get ahead 2-1, James. It's all about habits, finding ways to apply pressure to your opponent. And now with that lead, you have applied pressure, so you can get the next win. Man, Game 4 is going to be interesting.
Well, the game might be done, but these playoffs are far from over. We've got more playoff intensity just around the corner. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cybulski. Good night, and we'll see you next time.
Great all-around win for the Leafs as they outshoot Houston 37-25, out-hit them 33-29, have more time in attack. Houston has the better passing percentage. Houston won the faceoffs 25-20. Toronto was 1 for 2 on the power play. Houston was 0 for 1. For the box scores for Toronto, you had Bobby Clark with a goal and 2 assists, Nelson 2 assists, Morrissey a goal and assist, Murray an assist, Burrows, Johansson, Lawton with goals, Foote, Lindros with assists, and Valimaki with a goal. And Hasek made 23 saves on 25 shots, 2 goals allowed for a .920 save percentage. For Houston, you had Matt Sundin with a goal, Yossi LaFontaine with assist, and Siplikov with a goal. And Wallstedt made 31 saves on 37 shots, 6 goals allowed for an .838 save percentage. And with the win, Toronto takes a 2-1 series lead. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next game for Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Final between the Houston Cosmos and the Toronto Maple Leafs.